Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. In this video we will answer one of the Abduls. His name is Muhammad Hussein Arafat, and as usual the Muslims they try to convince you that the Quran have miracles. So we will see if the Quran really have any miracles. As an example, he is posting for us a verse in the Quran, by the sky which returns, chapter 86 verse number 11, and he is posting for us the Quran chapter 2 verse number 22. He's saying, he who made for you the earth a bed spread out, and the sky a ceiling. Quran 2:22. Now, the Muslims, they are saying that Allah, He swear by the function of the returning, without specifying what it is return in Islamic doctrine. A divine oath signifies the magnitude of the importance of a special, relationship to the Creator. Now, what is the amazing thing about the function of return? As an example, just let us talk science. Why God He wants swear by this? What about the function of freezing? The function of ice work? The function of snow? The function of thunder? The function. So God is going to swear by everything, and that will make it a very great significance. So it's just a silly talk. In the same time, let us see what the Islam or the Muslims believe in this return. The Muslims believe that the rain return every year. Return every year. And they are saying that we swear by the one who returned the rain. It's a very simple thing. It's something every villager, every farmer, he wait for every year for the rain, from season to season. So it's an old oath actually the Arab used to do, and they swear by the rain, the return of rain. Oh, the rain is coming, is coming. The rain is coming, so it's coming back again, because we have rain before and now it's coming back. But the Muslims, they try to make it as a function, which is a scientific function. But the fact it's not, and we will prove that in a very easy. Because what the Muslims believe in the Quran, that and as long as the Muslim himself, he connected two verses together, not me. This is the Muslim articles. By the way, Muslims don't write those articles. There's one Muslim guy, he make an article, all the Muslims, rest of them, they post, they copy and paste. Not even one of them is reading it. And then he posts for us chapter 2 verse number 22. And that chapter is saying that who he made the earth for you as a spread out. He forgot that the earth in here, according to the Quran, is a flat. Because Allah, He think that the earth is bed, and bed mean flat, totally flat. And the sky as a ceiling. Now, He will come to you and He will say, you know what? This is about the atmosphere. You see, here we go. Right away, the Muslim, they come to you that the sky is a ceiling. This is the atmosphere. When the Quran says the sky, that does not mean the earth, Abdul. Wake up. Let me tell you what sky mean in Islam. Sky mean the heaven. The atmosphere is not. Because Allah, He said in the Quran the following. In chapter 37, verse number 6, Allah saying that He decorated the lower sky with the planets and stars. The lower sky. So Allah have many skies. There are 7, as the Quran says in many places. But the lower sky is the one which have what? The stars and the planets. Now, are those exist in the atmosphere? Because as you see, Allah, He speak about the lower sky. The lower sky for Him is where the stars is located. Therefore, it cannot be in the atmosphere, because atmosphere is not part of that lower sky for Allah, at least not for us. Same time, we can find this in chapter 67, verse number 5. In the same time, as long we are talking about the protected ceiling, let us see what the protected ceiling is about. The Muslims, they try to fool us with those protected ceiling. They will say this is the atmosphere. The fact, it's a very silly, stupid argument, because what the Quran is speaking about is something coming from fairy tales. According to Muhammad, Shaitan tried to go and steal information from Allah. So Allah, He shoot him with fire each time he tried to get close to the sky. So the one is protected is the sky, not the earth. You see the atmosphere protecting the earth. The Quran saying the one is protected is the sky. It is the opposite. To make it simple for you, let us make a draw. Let us say this is the earth, and in the other side we have let us say the sky. You know, let's make it bigger. This is just a drawing to show you how it works. So what Allah is saying, that the one is protected is the sky. The Satan, he cannot go out to the sky. Each time he tries to go there, Allah will shoot him in his ass with a blazing fire. So the one is protected is the sky itself, not the earth, as the Muslim try to fool you and say, oh, this is the atmosphere. And the proof in the front of our eyes. Here we go, read with me. The verse in front of you, chapter 67, verse number 5. And here Allah is speaking about how He decorated the lowest heaven with lamps. You see the lowest heaven is decorated with lamps, which means the stars exist in the lowest heaven. So if the lowest heaven in Islam is the atmosphere, it means the stars is existing in the atmosphere, which is very funny and stupid. At the same time, we have made such lamps as missiles to drive away the evil ones. So what? And we have prepared for them plenty of blazing fire. What is that exactly? Each time the shaitan tries to get in to the sky, Allah will shoot him with a star. So the protected ceiling is the sky, is the heaven, not the earth. Did you get it, Muslims? The atmosphere works in the opposite way. The atmosphere protecting the earth from what is coming from the sky. What the Quran is saying is the opposite, and it's specifically about the stupid shaitan. When the shaitans try to go out, Allah will shoot him in his ass. And you know what? We can prove that in many verses too, not only this one. Let us go to different verse. What about this one? Chapter 15, verse number 18. Let us see what exactly this verse is about. And by the way, you can choose any translation for you want. All of them, they are the same. Stupid translations, stupid Quran, fairy tale stories. Here we go. Read with me. Allah is speaking about the heaven now. And He is the one who set the zodiacal sign in the heaven and made them fair seeming to all beholders. And moreover, we have guarded them from every evil spirit. What? He's guarding what? He's guarding the heaven. What He do exactly? Guarding them from what? Look what the stupid Muslims believe. But any that gains a hearing by stealth, are pursued by a flaming fire, bright to see. So what Allah will do? When shaitan try to get close to the sky, to steal information, here you go, you work for the CIA now, Mr. Shaitan. So what Allah will do? He is going to shoot him with a blazing fire. So the protection here is a protection for the heaven, not the earth, which is totally opposite from the atmosphere. And the protection here is about shaitan unable to go. We will give more proofs. This is not enough, The Muslims are stubborn. They will not agree with you right away. You have to spank them. Let us spank more. Chapter 37, verse number 10. We go to Yusuf Ali, one of the Muslim Abdul's translation. Here we go. Here we go again, the same story. When shaitan, he tried to steal information, Allah will shoot him in his ass with a blazing fire. Okay, and that fire, as we showed you before, it is what? It is a star. And imagine, guys, how Allah is going to shoot a star at Satan, and the Satan live in earth. How you can kill Satan by shooting a star, and the Satan is living inside the earth. He cannot leave the earth. How big the star is. How a star can enter the earth and kill only Satan without destroying us. It's just a stupid talk. It's a fairy tale. Let us continue more. In chapter 55, verse number 33, the image here will be so clear. How Allah is saying that the sky is protected. I will never let you enter it. Let us go and see the translation. By the way, I'm not picking up Yusuf Ali. I'm just anyone. You want Biktal, Muhsin Khan, whatever you want. All of them, by the way, I don't accept them as translation, but I will beat the Muslims from their own words. No problem. Look what Allah is saying here. O assembly of jinn and men, if you have the power to pass beyond the zone of the heaven and the earth, then pass beyond them, but you will never be able to pass them except with the authority from Allah. Now in here, what Allah is saying, supposedly this is Allah speaking, but the fact that there's no Allah, there's no God of Islam, there's nothing. Muhammad is making a stupid thing. He is saying that no human and no genie can pass the zone of the heaven and the earth. Now, let us focus on this. When Allah He says you cannot pass beyond the zone of the heaven and the earth, it's mean you, genie, both genie and man. Be careful. It's not only for the man, it's not only for the genie, it's for both.